Hey there, welcome. Um, I don't really know what to talk about right now. I guess I just want to point out the fact that we're at 15 subs, 15 vids. It's something that I think it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I just wanted to do that, that time lapse thing of a drawing while you're just doing commentary. I wanted to do like those types of videos. But the thing is, I don't really know what to talk about besides the fact that we're 15-15. Anyway, I'm still pretty new to this, and I'm not even sure if anyone's gonna watch this. It's like not a lot of people watch my videos, but when they do, it's like I don't even think they stick around. Some do, and I appreciate when they do, but I don't think it happens a lot. But hey, it's I'm only at 15 videos. Well, actually, right now it's 14 because by the time this comes out, it'll be 15. But for the time being, we're still only at 14. I think as of right now, my videos are kind of mediocre, like at the very least. But I still like doing it. It's like I've said before. I'm doing this for like the love of the craft. I find it um, it's very fun to me. It's a very nice hobby that I like. But, at the same time, I know I said I'm doing this for the love of the craft, but I still want people to watch my videos, like any other YouTuber would. It's like you're making art, but no one's really looking at it. But hey, at least I've made something. Speaking of art, I should probably just talk about the art that you're looking at right now. To be honest, I got into drawing a while ago. I did like that. That's another thing that I just love doing. I don't do it that much these days on like my own time, but I still like it when I do it. Yeah, right now we're at a bit of a pause. I think so. Whenever there is like a pause, whenever nothing's happening, it's like I'm thinking about how I want it to look. Then I start drawing it out, and if it doesn't look okay, if I don't like how it looks, then I undo it, erase it, and then I just do it differently. I find art to be like sculpting, but then again, I've never done sculpting, so I can't really. But I think the concept is similar. Like you're kind of just molding something into an image that you want to make. All right, I want to talk more about this drawing in particular. This is supposed to be an OC that I made. This drawing, I made this like last year. I know that's not a very long time considering that the year just ended. But when I say last year, I mean like 5, 6, 8 months ago. I don't even remember when. But yeah, it was a while ago. So this OC, the story. So the story behind this guy. So it's pretty much just the Knights Templar story. It's like what happened to them. How they were like burned at the stake because they were accused with heresy and all that. So it's called the Armor of Jonah. So it's about like this guy named. So it revolves around this guy named Jonah. He was the last guy to die. But he wanted revenge. He wanted to avenge his brothers, his comrades, his fellow soldiers and stuff. He wanted to avenge them, and then a few days later, his armor came to life, and then that was the armor's life mission. The armor's mission was to get vengeance. Yeah, a bit of a revenge story going on right there. I don't really know what I'm doing with the story. I haven't put a lot of... I've thought about it a lot now that I think about it, but I haven't really polished it up or worked on it. Same with all the other OCs that I have. I didn't draw all of my other OCs on Ibis Paint like I did this one. Actually, most of them I did draw, but I ended up deleting them. I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway. I don't know what else I can say about the Armor of Jonah. This is... I guess that I think it's pretty cool what I've made. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the characters that I'm making. It's like... I'm not planning to make a fan fiction. I'm not planning to make, like, a book. I'm not planning to make a show or whatever. It's just like, I've just made these characters just for the sake of making them. But maybe I should write a book. Maybe that's something I should do. Or, I don't know, it's like this whole... all these characters and the whole world that they live in. Yeah, I think about it a lot. I just imagine it in my head. Like I sort of write it out in my brain. But not on paper. And I'm still developing them, to be honest. Some of them I haven't drawn out yet. But yeah, I want to get to that. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, the Walking Dead video that I made. So, yeah, I think it took at least 5 hours in total to make. It's because when you're reviewing footage, like, you have to watch the whole thing to review, to make sure everything went all right, to make sure that nothing went wrong, or just to look for a place to make some funny edits. But that's a 2-hour-long video. And I ran into a couple different problems. Let's see. I had some audio problems. I lost some of the footage. I ran out of storage. And then at some point, I had to start all over on the editing process. So that was an extra 2 hours. Not even 2, more like 1 hour actually. More like somewhere around that time. But I enjoyed making it. Even though I got kind of frustrated. I even thought about, like, just giving up. I thought maybe this is a sign that I should give up. Maybe I should stop. But then again, when you're trying to run a YouTube channel or something else like that, whenever you're trying to build something, it's like, yeah, things are going to happen. You're going to mess up at some point. You're going to deal with problems. It's like, I think God brought that to my attention. That's what I like to think. That's what I know. And I really appreciate that he did. So, yeah, it's like, I can't give up just because, I faced, like, one video was hard to make. Well, it wasn't hard to make, more like it was tedious, is what I'm trying to say. I really wish that people would watch it, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of just doing this for the sake of making videos, not for the sake of views or money or whatever. But yeah, I'd really like it if people would watch my videos. Oh, anyway. So, now that we're at the final project, that final... I don't know, I forgot what the word is, but this is the final product. Now, the white aura glow thing that we have going on here, that was an accident. I was just playing around with the tools, and I did that by accident, and then I thought, wow, this actually looks pretty cool. Let's keep doing that. So I just messed around with it. Bit of a happy accident. I think Bob Ross said something about that. I don't know what he said, though. I do know, however, that Master Oogway said something about that. He said there are no accidents. Just gonna pull the meme up right around here. But yeah, I do pray that people watch my videos. It's how I want to talk about. I don't know. I guess I just like talking. But anyway, we should be coming about somewhere to the end now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.